The euro versus US dollar stretched to the upside, getting above a swing area that we talked about earlier in the day. But it's rotated back a bit lower into that meat of the swing area. We'll talk about that and what to look forward to next week in this video. So let's get started. The euro versus US dollar had a high price on Wednesday and a low price on Monday's trade. The initial move was to the downside that took the price below the 100-hour moving average, and then down through this swing area and the 50% retracement of the move down from the July high, if I get that right, the July high back here to the low price that we saw in the first week of August. That 50% retracement came in at 1.16098, and you can see the price fell below that level, fell below the swing area, and tried to stay below that level, keeping the pressure on. But as the price rotated the second time on Tuesday to the downside, we did find early buyers. And when we moved back above the swing area, back above the 100-hour moving average, the bias turned more to the upside, breaking above the trend line in the process and running to the upside and above this swing area through here as well midweek when we made our new highs. Then we tried to stay above that level through here, and here. Fell below that level, used that level as resistance here before breaking all the way back to the upside and trading here today. So that's the price action. We saw ups and downs. What we did see on the low in price yesterday was that the low price did find support buyers against the underside of this broken trend line. Also near the 200-hour moving average, also near the swing area through here. That, by the way, goes back in time through there. So just believe me on that one. On the break back to the upside and trading here today, we moved above the 61.8 and the 1 to 100-hour moving average. And these levels are going to be the key short-term support levels if the buyers are to take control. We as traders try to find times where the market's going to continue at a directional bias. That's called a trend. Traders make the most money in trending markets. What we saw in what we try to base that on is certain technical levels where there can be an assurance that, well, if it stays above this level, the bias remains more to the upside, and this is the area where I think that would be in early next week. More aggressive or more conservative traders might look at this area right through here and say, I don't want to go below the 116.92 level as a trader. I'd rather that the price were to bounce back off of this level and start its rotation back to the upside real quick right from here. It's up to you as a trader. I'm not here to tell you what necessarily to do, just where the bias changes and go from there. So if the price were to move higher, we need to get above this high price right there. And then really there's not a lot of resistance from a technical perspective until maybe up at this level right through here near the 817.87 level. That level corresponds with, well, so you can go back and look at swing lows and swing highs back at the start of this area. Let's swing low, swing low, swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high, and rotate to the downside. So needless to say, I think this level is going to be a key level if we're able to continue that rotation to the upside. So if we can base here and move higher, or if we can base against the 100-hour moving average, it's not out of the question to head up toward that level, and then we'll see what goes on against there. On the downside, if we break below these moving averages, we start to look toward lower levels with the 50% retracement as the next key target, and then we start to look down toward maybe this level right here, or the underside, getting through the underside of the trend line as well. So that's my technical look at the euro versus US dollars. We head into the weekend, head into the new trading week. Buyers are trying to take control. We'll see if they keep control. My name is Greg McCloskey. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.